Get my thoughts together. You know, the past is just that. It's just the way things used to be. The way things were. Eventually, you gotta let go of that, you know? You gotta move on. You gotta do something new. Things change. That's not a bad thing. I think this series of games kind of exemplifies that whole idea. There's the way things there's the way things were, and then there's the way things are, the way things are going to be. Change isn't bad, it's just different. Let's go see what's next. Hey everybody. Welcome to the last one. Last one for this game. I mean, I'm excited. I am both melancholic and excited because on one hand, I'm going to definitively put this game to rest, and who knows when I'll return to it in the future. Having done everything in it. But then also, I get to move on to Twilight Princess, which is honestly the game I have played more. I'm pretty sure I've played it more than this one. I love them just about the same, I would say, but I mean, I played Twilight Princess to death. I played on multiple different consoles even. I played it on the GameCube and the Wii. Both versions multiple times through, I think. Yeah. And I've been in the mood for that game for a while. I've been in the mood to play that game. Just because it's one of the ones that I feel like people talk about the least. I feel like everybody has a lot to say about all the other ones. I don't see people talk about Twilight Princess too often. So I'm excited to pick that one up and see where that goes. So on one hand, I'm excited for what's to come. And on the other hand, I'm sad that this is soon to be that thing that I did and not that thing that I'm doing. Well, that's just the way things go. The only things we need to do, we have all the hearts, we have all the sea charts, we've collected all the sea charts, to my knowledge. I'll check to make sure. I bought and turned in all of the legendary photographs that we got. As you can see, my money is actually not zero. It was only 150 per photograph. So I think that's interesting. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing that. Well, no, so there's the only pictures to get now are pictures of bosses that we are going to be confronting in the last area. We're pretty much going straight there. It seems like there's still some sea charts that I haven't actually collected. I've collected the sea chart itself, but I haven't. Oh no, there's exactly one. I never picked up sea chart 25. What island is this? Okay, well, I'm gonna find out what island this is, and then I guess we'll go from there. How silly that I never got this. Yeah, I'll see you in a moment. And then we'll head off for the last time. No way, okay. No wonder I never picked this one up. Wait till you see where we gotta go. We gotta go to a special little place that they said completely cleared out. It's lovely we get to show up to Windfall briefly one more time. watch it disappear off into the distance. I'm gonna be sailing this way. That's right. We're going to the Forsaken Fortress. I was looking at the map and I was like, oh, you know, it'd be way easier to see which I've collected all of them, except one. Only one of them won't have the little red circle notifying that I got salvaged there. So yeah, it's a freaking Forsaken Fortress of all things, of all places. How strange. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. Gosh, I didn't get McDonald's. Well, I got McDonald's for dinner. I just got fries, and then I made a sandwich here. I gotta stop eating out so much. I've been making better, quote unquote, better choices, just like more like better quality food, not just like fast food. But I still gotta cut it. I still gotta cut back a little bit. Granted, most days I open up like halfway through the day, I'll have a bundle of grapes, and then I'll order something for dinner, and then that'll be like all I eat for the day. But still, I mean, I'm not getting any bigger, which is really all I care about. I'm all right kicking it with the size that I'm at now. I'd rather not gain. Here's the thing, right? Nothing wrong with getting any bigger. The way I see it when it comes to weight and stuff like that is that if you're happy with the size you're at, then that's fine, you know? I'm okay with the size I'm at now. I wish I wasn't as big as I was. One of the main things is I got really bummed out that some of my favorite shirts didn't fit me. That's like the main reason, right? I was like explaining that to my friend, and I was like, yeah, I mean, like, I'm not sitting here like, oh, music cues in immediately. Yeah, this place is dead. Whoop. No way. I wasn't even paying attention. I can't believe I landed that. I don't know what it was about this playthrough. I've only missed, I think the number of times I missed picking something up, you could count on one hand. Amazing. It's weird, there's not normally so many things outside of the main radius. Is there anything on here? No? Would have been interested if there was. Man, look at this. Look at the scope of this game. This was a GameCube game. A huge ocean that you can openly sail around. A billion literally a billion islands. When are they gonna make Wind Waker, but Starfield? With like a Starfield game philosophy where they're gonna have, oh no, the ocean's massive, it's endless. You got literally thousands and thousands of islands that have been pre-generated and don't have anything populating them, for the most part. And there's only like 5 islands you'd actually ever want to go to. No, but it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool. It really does feel like each island was kind of like handcrafted, you know, for the most part. There's like an island here or there that's kind of like a toss away, like a gimmicky kind of thing, you know, like, oh, it's a couple spires sticking out of the ground. It's just a bird puzzle. You know, you have like those ones like that, or like this one. It has like a Korok to visit. It has one of the salesmen that go on, merchants. But really, the only is supposed to teleport inside and get a thing from there. But I don't know. I think with how many islands there are, to me it just kind of says diversity. You know, each one has something interesting to go see and check out. So I could just teleport to the Tower of the Gods, but we can see it off in the distance. I'm just gonna sail there, you know? Why not I'm not in a rush. I got all night. It's like, what is it? Almost 9 o'clock? It's 8:40 right now? Yeah, I'm definitely not in a rush. And actually, while we're sailing there, to commemorate the final part in the final round of dungeoneering, I have the last bottle from Thanksgiving, even though it's like halfway, it's almost like a week or two till Christmas right now. I have my bottle of Martinelli's sparkling cider. A teensy bottle. I'm gonna crack that open. Oh. Autopilot will only get you so far. There we go. Now, what I gotta do is make sure I don't cut myself on the foil on these things. It's super easy to wound yourself. And if I'm very liable to get queasy. If I get like a deep enough paper cut that like I see blood, yeah, I will not be in a good spot. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Well done, Link. You must show the Triforce piece you have assembled to the gods. Here you go. Not a real epic sort of pose, but yeah. Oh, what is this? There on your hand. The Triforce now dwells within you. That's the first time I think we've heard the King of Red Lions be legitimately excited. It is the Triforce of Courage, proof that you are indeed the true hero. You have controlled the wind and crossed the seas, and here, near the end of your quest, the power of the gods has been bestowed upon you. Surely, from this moment on, you shall be known as the hero of winds. We had the hero of time, now we have the hero of winds. Link, hero of winds. Go forth to Hyrule, to Zelda's side. Popping off with that, with the snare drums, heck yeah. Just gonna drop a quick save. And you know what I love about this Link in that moment? He doesn't have the Triforce of Courage because he was chosen. He has a Triforce of Courage because he earned it. It makes it feel that much better to finally get here and to finally get it, to get your title, you know. Very cool. Alright, off we go. Oh. Oh, I don't remember this. That's a good detail. Ahem. It seems maybe, somebody came by and didn't like the decor. Didn't like a lot of the decor. Tetra? Tetra! Ganon came in, saw it, took one look. Oh. Wait, she's here? But she couldn't be. I'm actually a little foggy on the details. I know what happens, but I don't remember her. I don't actually remember this part. Oh, it's got such a good laugh. Did you think you'd be safe inside the castle? Foolish. Now that my power has been restored, there is no safe haven for you. I have taken your precious Zelda, and here you shall fall into eternal slumber. I don't actually remember if this is the guy we need a picture of, or if there are other ones. Oh, they're actually playing the mini-boss theme. That's great. Oh, these guys have capes, so maybe. Oh, I can't, oh, there we go. Oh, I actually cut. Oh, these guys got goatees. Looking like Jafar. Oh, right into the wall. Oh, he's not dead yet. So one picture we need to get is a special iron knuckle that you can only get in the upcoming areas. I don't know if one of them counts. They have capes, so they might, although the coloration was a little different. I love how for Ganon he walked in here, and who did he see? What did he see standing at the very end of the hallway of the castle? Oh, I bet if I had walked over here, yeah, there would have been a thing. But what did he see? He saw all the iconography that cursed him, and then he sees the hero of time, the original person who sealed him away. He freaking cut him down. And to Ganon, this is just repeating history, right? I mean, it's literally repeating history for us as a player too. Because what happened last time? We finished our journey, finished collecting all the stuff we needed. Oh yeah, we made it back to Zelda. Well, Zelda was revealed to us. We made it back to her, and she was stolen away by Ganondorf. Actually, history has repeated itself in two ways. In Ocarina of Time, when you open up the sacred, when you get the 3 spirit emblems and you open up the spirit realm, Ganondorf enters it and gains power. After we collect the 3 pearls in this game and come to Hyrule and get the Master Sword, it lifts the seal that was sealing away the rest of Ganondorf's power, and he starts to get his power back. It was the last thing sealing him. The seal was fading. It was only a matter of time, surely. And Ganondorf would have just ran amok anyways. We do need the Master Sword, so it was less of a mistake than getting the Spirit Emblems in Ocarina of Time, but it was still the same type of mistake. We tried to do something good, and because of details unbeknownst to us, we made things a little bit worse, or a lot of bit worse. But then also, second leg of the journey in Ocarina of Time, you go through the whole thing, collect all the stuff, find Zelda again, get back to her, she gets stolen away by Ganondorf. And what are we doing now? We finished collecting all the things, all the Triforce pieces, we finished powering up the Master Sword, and restoring its blessing, and then we come back here to Hyrule Castle to find Zelda, and what do we get? She's stolen away by Ganondorf. Into not only just his tower, not into a tower, into the same tower that we had to scale the first time we did this in Ocarina of Time. History, everything's cyclical. History just repeats. Nothing's stopping me now. Now, from what I understand, that barrier was supposed to keep other things out, not us out. Oh man, getting this, and then for just a brief amount of time, for just the briefest amount of time, we get to walk around Hyrule, like Hyrule Field, as we knew it, sort of, kind of. There's pea-hats going, like, freaking flying around. There's hills as far as the eye can see, with very plain lime green grass textures that sort of stretch across the whole thing. A little weird. Looks a little weird down here. Clearly, you're not supposed to scale any of that stuff. But if you can imagine, it's I mean, this version of Hyrule that we're walking through right now is the equivalent of like Breath of the Wild's Hyrule. It's a post-apocalyptic version of Hyrule. I would have loved to be able to explore down here more. That's not a knock against the game, obviously. The game was designed in a very specific way, and it's supposed to be capturing a very different time, right? So not a knock against it by any means, but gosh, would I have loved to see more. My friend always mentioned something that I'd be liable to agree with for most situations, which is you can't judge a game by what's not in it. You can only judge it for what it is. They say that as a game designer themselves, and I think that's fair. I think that makes sense. Unless there's some like key feature that was pitched or promoted, and that ends up being absent, or it just fails to deliver on that. I think that's probably different for the most part. Like, I'm not gonna judge this game or rate it lower because they didn't have me explore an area that they never intended to have me explore, right? Yeah, but I remember when I was little, you're walking through here, right? My thought was always, like, I must, just in case. Oh, he's doing a roundhouse. Dude's got combos. I know I mentioned this before, but I always felt like, oh man, is this the second part of the adventure where I go exploring around the bottom area now? It's like, no. No. I can't get an angle on these guys? Alright, well, you guys get to live, I guess. You're not bothering me. You don't bother me, I don't bother you. I recognize that. I love how they really do capture everything feels different. The architecture feels different, the vibe feels different. But this setup looks this setup looks familiar. That's clearly the Wind Temple, that's clearly the Forest Haven. No, wait, that's the Forest Haven. That's Dragon Roost? That's the Earth Temple? I think that's Dragon Roost. So we're going clockwise. So this, if it's not kind of clear what we're doing here exactly, This is how you get the pictures of the bosses you haven't taken yet. And then there will be one more picture to get, and after we get that last picture, we'll have to immediately leave. That's right, we will be leaving and exiting completely ruining the momentum that we are building up at the moment. Oh yeah, okay, this is the right way. I want to do these in order, personally. Oh. Oh, can we get much higher? So high. Oh no. Okay. I see. Just don't put too much stink on it. Oh, wait. What? Oh man, everything's paced out just that you like kind of overshoot it every time. If you go the full length of this swing, guess it's just about timing your swings. I'm gonna actually pause, give myself a moment to breathe. Don't know if that was the intended way, but that's the way I'm committed to it. Now, actually, one thing I will do while we go through these bosses is I will put on... He's not just out, is he? He is. Oh, crud. Oh, that counts? Oh, weird. You can kind of like see, there's like an after image? Maybe that's like you seeing him underneath? I forgot that you fight these like weird... And you're limited to the items you had before too. Ooh. But I should be able to equip, yeah, the mask. Oh, we do get a bar. Are we gonna get black and white Valoo? Dang, Goma, what happened to you? You've changed, man. I like how we're still colorized, though. If I'm not mistaken, though, I'm pretty sure we've kept the Master Sword though. We're limited to the items we had for the fight. But we keep the upgraded Master Sword. It seems like the music is like a slightly different version of the music too. Oh, absolutely. We almost one-cycled him. Yeah, this is for sure the upgraded Master Sword, no doubt. Oh, I killed him with the grappling hook. Oh, dang. See, that's why seeing health bars is kind of like a silly thing. You just blow people up, you know? You absolutely just demolish people. Oh dang, all my items got rearranged. One more of these puzzles for the road. Don't mind if I do. No, wait, why'd you roll? Link, why'd you roll? Be down here. Oh, you can actually see it turns grayscale towards the towards the actual entrance itself. Fascinating. No. Oh. I can do it. I can do it. Ugh. I'm assuming I have to be at this height. Now I just have to not get hit by a pea hat, which, as we learned when we tried to enter the Forbidden Forest to begin with, I'm not very good at. But yeah, see, so you see the health bar, but then I'm just gonna. They just die in one hit. So, like, I don't know, it's a little silly. You know, I just realized you didn't have to use the leaf, the Korok leaf, for this boss fight, did you? No, you had to use the boomerang. Yeah, these warped versions of the songs are gnarly. Yikes, yikes. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, alright. Those are the boss pictures that we needed. Apparently you can, you don't miss out. From what I understand, would have been kind of cool if you could refight the bosses with new items. Just to see what you'd be, if you'd be able to do anything new. Oh. Yeah, at first I wasn't doing a whole lot of damage, and I was like, "Oh dang, this guy's actually tankier than I thought." But no, you can get him for sure. I don't know why he put you on guard, my dude. Like, it's just a shame. You think bokoblins have good health benefits? I doubt it, right? They drop in only a couple hits. You think I can just run through? There's no way, right? Well, let's see. Well. Ow. Nope. That was for sure not gonna work like that. Oh, fairy. Oh, I see. This is an interesting little side area. Very much in the spirit of it, right? Oh no, I need to go this way. Ah. Run, Link, run! Ah. Right. Just shoe jellies this time? You don't say. Okay, let me get a new one. Took way too long. Not much to the Earth Temple. Then again, I am kind of blowing through it, but like, there's don't need to fight everybody. Oh, crud. You know what? Never mind. I'm not blowing through it. I'm taking my sweet time. Can't you see? And I'm doing it on purpose. Obviously, don't think that I'm doing this on accident. Don't go thinking that I'm actually bad at this game. Definitely not. Oh, crud. Oh, on the backswing. Oh, crud. Wow. You know what? I hadn't even considered they hadn't thrown every single undead enemy at me yet. Okay, well, on that note, Sepia Tone, here I come. Now I already got pictures of every other boss. I only needed pictures of Goma and Calidia for this, so. Get over there. Oh, right, there's no shortcut. Well, if you killed a bunch of them all at once, but that's if you get lucky. I know that there's like a speedrunning strat. You do it in like 1 or 2. Ah. You do it in like 1 or 2 cycles. You gotta get lucky with where they land, though, is the thing. You have to kill them, like, all at once. If you don't kill them all at once, then, ow. Whoa, that was weird. Became, like, immune for a second? I've never seen him do some of these. Oh, good. Oh, he puts the thing on me. Damn it. Unlucky. I've never seen him do that attack before. That's crazy. Dang, this version of the song, though, the freaking percussion on it is going crazy. I really like the archway for this one. It's so elaborate. Oh. And then the Bokoblin, through sheer luck, pushed the Hero of Winds into the lava, killing him instantly. Yeah, I don't know why this one's so much more elaborate than the other ones. Everybody else just has like some stuff around their archways. It's like a normal stone archway. They just have some stuff pertaining to the temple on it. This one's a whole unique archway all to itself. Maybe Gan also really liked the Wind Temple. Where's Robe? Whoa. Oh, got him. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, but wait, the wind. Was this something I was supposed to do with the wind first? Am I supposed to get lucky? We'll see. I just fly around? Really? Whoa! Okay, note to self. Those wind tendrils are not as dangerous as maybe I thought they were. Yeah, everything sounds a little bit... All the percussion... Well, the percussion is definitely boosted in these alternate, and this also sounds more tinny, I would say. Oh, it's playing it on an organ. That's kind of sick. What do I need? I need this. Well, you can hear the bells in the background more too now. Oh no! Ouch. My feelings. I don't know why, like, it'll highlight the thing I want to target, but then it'll target something to the side of me or behind me instead. Ouch. The game does that a lot. I'll like try it. I'll be facing an enemy, but then it'll lock onto a guy behind me instead. Whoa. Yikes. Dang, Mulgara is pretty intense. Oh, I see him go in there. Oh, barely dodged that. Oh, now you lock onto the big guy? When I'm trying to lock onto the small guys? Like, we gotta talk about priorities. Nice. That's not very inviting. Wait, the door behind the lock crumbles? Okay. If you say so. Ah, of course, there's always a staircase to ascend. We get mini ones. Oh, you know what? No more mask. I'm going in blind. Do your worst. Oh, I remember. We're not going to the end yet. There's still one more. There's like a labyrinth. Yeah, okay. Thanks, King of Red Lions. Yeah, I assumed by the way they came up panda everything, they were trying to tell me that they were important. The sword hilts of my servants who lurk deep in the darkness shall be the guideposts that point to me. But I do remember that puzzle. It's a pretty good one. It's a subtle thing. You wouldn't necessarily think about it at first glance. Wait, are they showing me the order? Yeah, they're totally showing me the order. What? Why? No, I picked up on it the moment I walked in. Game, you gotta let me... Whoa. Yeah, why do they show you them again in the order you're supposed to hit them in. That's so silly. King, you're here. Yeah, him emerging from the shadows like this. This place looks really intense with the new lighting. That's for sure. I see. So this portal through which, so this is the portal through which Ganon was able to seep into the unsuspecting world above. Link, we shall make use of this path that Ganon created for himself. If there's anything from the world above that you believe you need, then climb into the boat and enter the column of darkness. Ooh, good catch. No, not yet. I gotta. There's one more picture I need, sir, and then I'm good. So I don't need it. We're supposed to talk to you again? Hey, but what's this way though? Oh, okay. You're not gonna tell me where you came from? Okay, that's fine. That's chill. Good to see you though. I'm glad you're here. Oh my gosh, the eyes. Well, I know what's supposed to come next. Whoa. I don't have to exit and then come back in, do I? Like, I don't have to exit with the King of Red Lions and then come back? This is so strange, I just can't remember. I don't just blow it up, do I? No, clearly not. I guess I'll try exiting and then coming back. Oh. Takes me here, you don't say. I guess it makes sense that you would end up here. Interesting. Well, now there's an evil shadow vortex in the middle of this place. I guess that's fitting. But I'm gonna go, Chief. Well, let me at him. Am I being super dumb right now? I doubt you go down here, but do I have to go down here? Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Hold the phone. Oh, I can hit those back too? Okay, good to know. This is your other opportunity to get a picture of this guy. And then if you look at the sword hilt, it drops and it points in a very specific direction. Wow, you actually did have to drop down here. Wow. You know, it's funny because I was complaining about how obvious lighting hitting the switches was. Like, they literally spelled it out for you. And then I'm sitting here, like, struggling to realize that, hey, you know, there's a big dark pit in the room. I haven't, like, just tossed myself into it just to try. Dead Man's Volley? Yeah. Man's Volley again. It's a very interesting puzzle. They do give you a stone slab that kind of spells it out, but I actually didn't read the stone slab the first time I played the game. So it's a cool puzzle to sort of, because, like, you look at the sword and it stays behind. You're like, what's that all about? And it falls in such a specific way. Dang, I remember being going on for this long. Oh, this is it. This is the final fight. There we go. Right on cue. What I do for doing, like, Dead Man's Volley, what I've been doing, is that I pick something in the background, and when it passes in front of it, that's when I swing. I find something in the background where it works every time. Oh. Oh, right, there is one more item to snag, isn't there? Light arrows. I guess it would make sense that Ganon would hide them away in his tower. But then also, maybe he probably can't destroy them. They are like literally his weakness, so he probably doesn't have a means of destroying them. So hiding them deep in the bowels, like deep in the dark pits of his castle, and then protecting him with the strongest guardian, that makes sense. The sacred light of these arrows can pierce pure evil itself. Heck yeah, don't mind if I do. This is probably the creepiest freaking area in the game, though. I just thought, like, it hit me as we were walking through. I mean, besides the fact that everything kind of looks like bones, just like they made the lighting hit different here. It's a very unnerving place. The architecture is it's like you're sitting in a rib cage. Oh. Damn, screwing all these up. Oh. Oh, dang. Oh, it's going fast now. That's funny, they give you a different perspective on purpose. Oh, he teleported. Oh, duh. I'm not supposed to kill it. We just got a new item. I totally forgot. It took me a second to realize I wasn't beating him in anything. I thought we got light arrows to break down this wall. No, you need his thing to break down the wall. I love that after you have so many fights with Phantom Ganon, one light arrow, and it does him immediately. Oh, there's definitely a Dark Knight up there, that's for sure. But another fun thing too, they give you light arrows, they give you a bunch of magic. Cool thing about light arrows, they one shot and then they give you a little stretch just to see how strong you really are now. I mean, they pierce evil, so why shouldn't they? Just in case. They even go through the armor. It's funny, it doesn't even seem to kill them, it seems to like take them somewhere. It's like it's banishing them. They just sort of like teleport straight up. Oh, the music died out. Don't mind if I do. Now we're about to do a strange little thing. Because we still haven't 100%ed everything. This is easily one of the best scenes in the game. The whole ending is one of the best. Do you sleep still? Wait. Do not be so hasty, boy. I can see this girl's dreams. Oceans. 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 Oceans as far as the eye can see. They are vast seas. None can swim across them. They yield no fish to catch. What did the King of Hyrule say? The gods sealed Hyrule away? And they left behind people who would one day awaken Hyrule? How ridiculous. So many pathetic creatures scattered across a handful of islands, drifting on the sea like fallen leaves on a forgotten pool. What can they possibly hope to achieve? Don't you see, all of you? I have been waiting for you, boy. For one like you. Yes, for the hero. Do not betray my expectations. One of the best scenes in the game, rivaled only by the very last scene in the game. Yeah, just gonna do that, and then we're gonna fight this guy. We're gonna fight this guy totally right now, and to title screen. Yeah, so that was the last picture we had to take, and so in order to 100% the photographs, I need to get that picture, and I need to bail. Because if you look, we'll see we have it. So now that we have it, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I know it's a little anticlimactic after a really amazing scene, but that's just how it goes. That's what you gotta do. Because we need to leave. But while I do this. What an amazing sequence. And it shows and it really shows, like, Ganon is okay, so Ganon's a monster. Ganondorf is a monster. That goes without saying, right? But he's a monster who wanted Hyrule. Maybe he didn't want it in the same state that everybody else did, but he wanted it. He wanted the land of Hyrule. He wanted that thing the way it was in order so he could rule it, right? So his hatred of the gods for wanting to stop him so desperately that they would go so far as to destroy everything, to sunder the land itself, to drown it, just to stop him from having it. The rage and frustration is palpable. Coming from him is palpable. And then, oh my gosh, the creaking and the cracking. As it's revealed that that's not even Ganondorf himself. It's just a puppet. And I love how that's how they have Ganon. That's how they have a fight with Ganon, right? His boar form. you fight this warped puppet of him. It's really, really cool. It's really, really awesome. And we're gonna see how awesome and cool it is. I also just, the environment, the arena is so cool. It's the fact that it's filled with like a light, shallow pool of water that's super reflective. The fact that Tetra is there sleeping quietly. Okay, that wasn't right. Is this one right? They got capes? Yeah, okay. The ones with the capes are different ones. Duly noted. I'm glad it being black and white doesn't seem to bother you. Okay, then we're gonna switch it to, is that everything? Oh, no. Yeah. That should be every picture in the game. I can't believe that I not only chose to set out to do it, but that I actually achieved it. Presumably. We'll see. Yeah, I love that bit of dialogue. I love that he looks into her dreams. Oh, whoops, I need to set it to... I need to do one more full cycle. He looks into her dreams, and all he sees is the only thing Tetra wants, which is endless seas to explore. That you can only get through by boat, that you can't swim across. No fish to yield, just a wide open ocean and endless possibilities, right? But from Ganondorf's perspective, this is a nightmare. What is there to rule here? A giant empty ocean? With like he said a handful. He points out the very fact that like this is a very strange ocean. There's a handful of islands, and all the islands sort of seem like they just sort of stick out of the ground. They don't seem naturally formed. They're like this, just like big rocks sticking out of the water. And that infuriates him. He's like, there's no land to conquer. Hey, oh, hey, wow. What kind of figure are you after? Welcome, Link. Your figurine-based request has been fulfilled. I know I always say this, but this is some of the best work I've done in quite a while. Go in that door and check it out. I was completely overcome with the creative urge to see after seeing what you gave me, and making lots of figures. But all that autistic spirit has made me a little absent-minded, so I don't exactly remember which rooms I placed them all in. Okay, well there's only one that I need to check to know if we did it. Okay, this is full. Oh, I think it might be on Outset Island. Might be the one I'm thinking of. Which is right here. I know from his perspective, he's like, what did the King of Hyrule, I love his line, like, what did the King of Hyrule say? Oh, there's Jaboon. Full body Jaboon. Sheesh. Should have every dark nut. Yep, every dark nut. Oh, yo. And the strings go all the way up. That's pretty cool. This is a gigantic marionette created by Ganon himself. It transforms into 3 different shapes, but all are vulnerable to rays of light. No, I get you. I got you. I know what's up. Dang, look at these guys. Freaking gnarly looking bosses. A lot of huge bosses too, which I appreciate. Definitely respect that. It's weird for Godan to be in there simply because, like, you know, he's not really the villain. Well, he's not villainous, he's not malicious. I appear to be missing... Hold on. There's no more to work on, my dude. We got them all, I think. There's one that I'm looking up to that will tell us for sure whether we got them all or not. Oh. Karlov is gone. That manager guy is gone, you know. Yeah, he left one last figure and took off somewhere. I have no idea where. He left your figurine in the vast ocean room right over there. I have made every last figure this world could possibly desire from me. I have set out into the new world, or into the world in search of new inspiration to guide my hands. That's what was written here. So, I guess this means you're the new master of the Nintendo Gallery, aren't you? Looks like you'll be with us for a long, long time. Well, I'll be counting on you, buddy. I'll be here every day. Oh. I didn't know he just up and left. Oh, a master's work is never done, I suppose. Wow. I never, thought I would actually accomplish this in this game. So it was a tall order. It's a good one to end on. Link and the King of Red Lions. Both plays outside island, favored hand, left. Oh. Huh. The hero of wind, Link, uses the Wind Waker to control the wind and sail the seas on his mysterious boat, which is actually the King of Hyrule. Surprisingly, he seems to have an unnatural interest in figurines and has at last completed his collection. He is now the master of the Nintendo Gallery. Well, on that note, once more across the seas, King of Red Lions. We got one more adventure. You kind of cut it off. Oh dang! When you re-enter the door, he's just out already. You don't see the cutscene again. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're fighting a giant puppet, and he's really scary. Whoa. And I dislike him. Oh. Well, that wasn't gonna work. Oh, you know, I know what to do. Gotta use a combination of items for this. What we want to do is get his tail. His tail's still wiggling. Oh. Oh, dang it, he started doing the spinning the moment I got all those other parts down. Please. What? Oi. Oh, is he resetting? No. I'm a chump. The reflection. When will my reflection show who I am inside? Alright, here we go. Oh, that was a good shot. That's what we do, we just rinse and repeat. Oh, that was almost. Ow. Ooh, nice. I'm in for it. I'll take arrows. That was some magic. Dang, stingy on the magic. Okay. Ooh, what a snipe. This whole sequence of events is so messed up. What a terrible way to subvert you. Oh. I mean, it's a boss that has a different music every phase. It's so cool. Oh, impossible to track now. Ow. Oh, dang. Man, I always forget to use different types of slashes. Oh, dang. Don't play the victory music. Don't screw with me. We both know that's not gonna... This is the best song, though, by far. Ooh, slow down, though. Yeah, I'm not sure what the slowdown for is. Ooh, perfect timing. It is from that we've been experiencing throughout the game, but oh, almost. Holy crud! Not Morths. No, please. Oh my gosh! I saw through the Matrix. Now give me the music. Or not. Yes, surely you are the hero of Time Reborn. Oh, Link looks haggard. Your time has come. Come now, stand before me. Oh. Okay, he can just fly? Oh, yeah, he can fly. I remember him flying in Ocarina of Time. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Cool, 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 cool. Well, Tetra, give me a moment. And then they just give you a moment to think. Everything's coming to an end. We've done everything in the game. This is it. Us versus the product, an entity of a past long gone from now. Something old that needs to stay gone. I do love that they really do make you scale the entire thing. Yeah, I'll take that. Well, first off. Oh, fairy. Come here, Morth. You can come with me. You want to go fight Ganon together? My country lay within a vast desert. When the sun rose into the sky, a burning wind punished my lands, searing the world. And when the moon climbed into the dark of night, a frigid gale pierced our homes. No matter when it came, the wind carried the same thing: death. I think this is probably the best Ganon dialogue in the entire series. I'm not even gonna lie. It's some of the best villain dialogue in the entire series. It's really good. But the winds that blew across the green fields of Hyrule brought something other than suffering and ruin. I coveted that wind, I suppose. It can only be called fate. That here, I would again gather the three with the crests. That I should lay my hand on that which grants the wishes of the beholder. That when power, wisdom, and courage come together, the gods would have no choice but to come down. Power of the gods, the Triforce. He who touches it will have whatever he desires granted. Already the crest of wisdom is mine. All that remains Ooh. Do not fear. I will not kill you. I merely have need of the power that dwells within you. You know, they do make it very clear that Link is not in a good condition by the time you make it up here, between having to fight his way to the tower, to the apex of the tower, having to fight Puppet Ganon, and having to climb all the rest of the way up. Like, he's just a kid, you know? You can't really blame him for getting screwed up. And Ganon was probably accounting for that, so he's done this before. He knows what happens when he lets the hero with the sword walk right in. Now, let us put an end to that which binds us together. He's just something old, fighting kids. Gods, hear that which I desire. Expose this land to the rays of the sun once more. Let them burn forth. Give Hyrule to me. He who touches it will have whatever he desires granted. It's the funniest thing. It's so cruel. It's so cruel. Ganon, after all these years, he's finally regained his power. He's finally regained his army. He's finally regaining control. All he has to do is fight some kids. He doesn't have to fight a fully suited up hero of time, fully grown. He doesn't have to fight Zelda with like complete with magic powers. He doesn't got to do any of that stuff. All he has to do is punch some kids in the head, grab the Triforce, touch it, and then this old bastard man just walks up and puts a pinky on it. It's so, what a cruel fate this Ganondorf suffers. I love how much it's all implied. It's all in the background, but how much sort of pain and bitterness it is shown through. Like how much Ganondorf is characterized in these last bits of dialogue we get at the end of the game. He is a man who grew up in a harsh environment, perhaps the harshest environment in all of Hyrule. Grew up born to a tribe who were outcasts by default, who were seen only as thieves and scoundrels, basically. He was born in lands where the day brought the day brought blinding, searing heat, and the night brought guttural cold. Like how he says specifically, no matter what happened, anytime the wind came, death followed. People died all around him all the time, surely. He lived in the desert. The deserts are filled with death. Naturally, of course. But death all the same. And to live with that, and then to look over at Hyrule, where all of these people have come together, united, worked together, thrived together in the lush green fields of Hyrule, sitting amongst their privilege, looking down at the people of the desert. Yeah, it's no, like, he may have been chosen for evil. Ganondorf may have inherited a darkness. He may have inherited an evil, which we will see much later in this legacy run. Although the power he has been given, the power he wields, has been granted to him and has been given to him by forces long ago, the hatred he feels is something that he himself wields. It's something that he has learned. The hatred is something that he has given himself, basically. He has formed that himself. And that's what makes him a frightening villain, because he is a villain. He is somebody who has been naturally given destructive power, and who has grown within himself a hate surrounding that power. And after all of this, decades, centuries even, waiting, biding his time, waiting to get released, waiting to be released the first time before Hyrule even got flooded, wading through the flooding of Hyrule, wading through decades and decades of planning, waiting, gaining power, slowly, being patient. Right here at the end, some guy who he hasn't even seen before rolls up. Some guy who was a boat the whole game rolls up, just touches it first. Utter madness. I wonder what that would do to somebody. That is what you said, is it not, Ganondorf? This right here too, because what I touched on earlier was that the King of Red Lions, when he first revealed Tetra to be a descendant of Zelda, the King of Red Lions framed it. He spoke of Tetra's lineage in a way that was very much hanging on to a past. He began to refer to her as Zelda. He did not call her Tetra anymore. He called her Zelda. And he told Link, we need to go with the sages. We need to get new sages to sit down there in the dank freaking caves and pray over this magic sword. And the King of Red Lion has very much been pushing this. We need to preserve the past. Ganondorf says, I want to bring the past back in order to control it. The King of Red Lions said, I want to bring the past back in order to preserve it. But now here at the end of everything, the King of Red Lions comes around and he says, I want you to give the kids hope. I want you to give them strength. Most importantly, I want you to give them a future. It's not about the past. It's not even about the present right now. It's not about the way things were back then. It's not about the way things are now. He says, I want you to give them something better in the future. Wash away this ancient land of Hyrule. And he's saying, and finally it accumulates to this moment where the King of Red Lion says, get rid of it, all of it. we don't need it anymore. They don't need it anymore. After all of the adventuring that he's done with Link, sailing all around all these oceans, meeting all these people, watching Link grow and come into his own, and seeing all of these different peoples around this new land above the water, he says, we don't need any of this. We don't need it anymore. It's better if it's buried. People cannot be trusted sticking around. And that's what this game is about. This game is about stepping away from the past, learning to let go of it, and looking on to what's to come. Looking on to where things are heading. I mean, and of course, this game exemplifies it in every step of the way. The gameplay, the visuals, everything about this game was a step in a brand new direction. It's a Zelda game that does not forget where it came from, but is not afraid to go somewhere new. It's about how change isn't bad, it's just different. Different can be scary, but different can be good. It's like comical, the way they framed this. It's like comical, and it puts a pit in your stomach almost because of just how the tension in the air. Let our destinies finally be fulfilled. Ganondorf, may you drown with Hyrule. I love the cackling. The best scene in the whole game. Him sitting there cackling like a madman because once again everything has been taken from him. And there's nothing left. There's no redo. That was it. That was the use. That was the equivalent of opening the Sacred Realm and getting the power. It's gone. And this place is going to be washed away for good. So what do you have left? This is foolishness. A future? For you? What are you laughing at, Ganondorf? You insane. I love how his laugh goes from like a normal evil laugh to just like a cackling, like a Joker laugh. Like, I'm sorry, I overslept. I think it's time for us to say goodbye to this place. We must return to the world above, back to our ocean. I like this too. I like this too because it is a bummer to see her, like, Tetra gets very quiet when she turns into a more Zelda-like form. She gets very quiet, she doesn't talk like herself anymore, and then you don't see her for the rest of the game until right here, and she gives you that wink and you're like, that's Tetra. You're immediately like, nope, I know that. I know who this is. And yeah, I like how at the very end the game basically says, no, screw all this stuff. We've already done this before. We've already done this before. And we're probably gonna do this 20 more times after, but we've already done all of this stuff. We gotta cut it and run. Like, cut it loose and run. We got new stuff to do, man. We got a whole world up there of possibilities. Let's go to our ocean. Look at that cheesy grin. These two are in love. You can't tell me otherwise. Very well, then. Allow me to show you your future. Yes, allow me to show you just what hope you have. I'll use his bow to cover you. Attack him as best you can. And then we finally get a partner that fights with us. Oh. Oh, dang, I don't get parries from this guy. Heck yeah, let's go, Tetra. I love that Ganon gets dual blades. I love that it's a sword fight. Ending with a good, proper sword fight is a tradition that I hope they never end. They never stop doing in Zelda games. Although they have not done it in every single one. Now, he could have probably just... Oh, jeez. Yeah, he just freaking knocks her out. Now, I would say that's, Let's go, baby. Oh, I got hit by the side. This is probably one of the best final boss arenas as well. Basically, this game is a 10 out of 10. You can't convince me otherwise. Oh, I missed. Tetra, wake up. Oh, why does it keep failing? I'm completely within the game's hands on that one. Oh, a kick. Oh, he laughs? I don't remember him laughing. Now, I'm not gonna be like, oh man, they wimpified Tetra by having him get like one shot by Ganon. Cause he like one shots us too. Oh, he's dodging now. He's even dodging the arrows. Like, you have to distract him. Are you ready? I'll aim for you. You use your shield. You get it? Oh, that's a little crafty. But I get you. Oh, weird. It wasn't letting me... The wind only ever carried one thing. I like how Link didn't look fulfilled, he didn't look accomplished, he didn't look happy, he looked kind of sad, you know? At the end of the day, he's just a kid. Having to kill anybody, doesn't matter who. Having to kill anybody shouldn't feel good. It's the only time they ever played this game. The only time they ever play this song. I have lived regretting the past, and I have faced those regrets. If only I could do things over again. Not a day of my life has gone by without my thoughts turning to my old kingdom of Hyrule. I have lived bound to Hyrule. In that sense, I was the same as Ganondorf. But you... I want you to live for the future. There may be nothing left for you, but despite that, you must look forward and walk a path of hope, trusting that it will sustain you when the darkness comes in. Oh, they mixed the original dungeon theme into the music. So it's the King's theme, it's the Hyrule theme, as well as the classic dungeon theme. Farewell. This is the only world that your ancestors were able to leave you. Please, forgive us. He's like, I think you might be missing the point. Ah, but child, that land will not be Hyrule. It will be your land. I have scattered the seeds of the future. Now that's more like it. We were all getting a little too stuffy back there. My boy. How many times are you Postman gonna save me? Nico. Oh right, they still had my sister. Oh, thank goodness you two aren't stuck in those dungeons. I wasn't sure if they showed the two of them after. Okay, that's it. Oh, crud. Okay, I can't cry. Nope. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna cry right now. Cry in my own time. Thank you, Anu. Thank you, Iwamoto. Thank you, Takazawa. Thank you, Dota. What a game. Oh. This one just hits, you know? This is one of those games where you finish it and you feel like you could just sit down and play it again right away, you know? That's a rare thing. Kingdom Hearts makes me feel like that too. Super Mario Sunshine makes me feel like that. And this one. Man, all the themes that they use. I didn't think the original Zelda like dungeon theme being mixed in there at the end was gonna hit me so hard, but it did. I guess it's just like they really evoke this sense of the themes are very clear. The themes are very clear, especially at the end. They really sort of spell it out for you, you know? You know, honestly, it's a story that it feels oh, the Great Sea theme is in the background right of this song, and the Zelda theme, of course. Oh, they're doing this perfect blend of like all the new music. All this sort of ocean exploration themes with some classic songs. It's a story that feels very relatable, you know? I feel like, especially nowadays, with every new generation, as you get older, every new generation is being confronted more and more with like, it's very much a sins of the fathers kind of a deal, you know? Where it's like everything feels more and more hopeless with every passing generation, and every new generation is young, and they're gonna have to live. Oh, Zelda's theme. And they're gonna have to live through even more than we are, than I am, you know? It doesn't feel, but I mean, I like the message that like, I'm sorry we haven't left you with much, but despite that, try to find the good and try to make it better, you know? Do good and leave things better than we could. Appreciate this. Let's just ride out for a bit. just a boat now. That's it. Oh yeah, you can do a second quest. The pajama... Wind Waker Pajama Edition. Yeah, I'll save this here. Pajama mode. It's basically, you know, it's your new game, not new game plus. It's your hard mode basically. Everybody's gonna one shot you. Have fun, you know. With that was The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. It's number 1, I think. I'm only halfway through Legacy. I think this game's like, from just objectively speaking, number 1. Might be my all-time favorite. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see how I feel after the other ones. I'm a wreck right now. Oh, crud. It's got so much heart. It's got so much love. Such a strong sense of direction in every way. Well, the adventure's over. Best to wrap up. I'll have a video sharing my thoughts, of course, like with the other two. Until then, though, if you liked this, thanks for sticking around. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. And the future's yours. Make sure you go out and look for it. See you next time.